Hey guys, so we're going to continue checking reasonableness. We just did the reasonableness of products and now we're going to find the reasonableness of quotients. So finding the reasonableness of quotients is different than finding the reasonableness of sums, differences, and products. They all use rounding and let's say front end estimating, but quotients, they're completely different. Quotients use math facts. Okay, so they kind of do something on their own. So let's do a practice problem. So use related multiplication facts to check the reasonableness of quotients. Remember, quotients are the answer to a division problem. So here we have a division problem. 72 divided by 3 equals 24. So they give you a word problem. Novak bought a box of 72 building blocks. He shared the blocks equally. Shared equally, that always means divide. He shared them equally with his two friends. How many blocks did each of them get? Now notice you divide by 3, not by 2, because it's two friends plus Novak. Okay, you're dividing the 72 building blocks between the three of them. You're sharing them equally, so you're dividing. So you have 72 blocks, and you're putting them into 3 groups. How many does each group get? 72 divided by 3. They've already given us the answer, but we can solve again. 3 goes into 7 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Bring down the 2. 3 goes into 12 4 times. So notice you have to know your math facts for 4th grade because we use them all the time. So 72 divided by 3 is 24. So that means each of them get 24 blocks. Okay? That's how division works. You're just dividing them up. You're splitting them up into groups. So we've solved the division problem. Now, use related multiplication facts to check that your answer is reasonable. Since division is opposite of multiplication, find a multiple of 3 that is close to 7. Okay, so we're trying to find a multiple that's close to 7 to kind of make this easier to divide. We're trying to make this number easier to divide, so we try to change it into a math fact. So here we have our math facts. You have 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9. Now what we're going to do is we have our math facts, but 3, 6, 9, that's really far away from 72. So what we do is we have our math facts, you just add 0. Okay? You times this by 10. So instead of 3 times 2, you have 3 times 20. 3 times 3, you have 3 times 30. Okay? So 72 would be in between 3 times 2 equals 60 and 3 times 3 equals 90. Now, which one is 72 closer to? If you can't figure it out just by looking at the number, what you need to do is you need to subtract. So you would need to do 72 minus 60, and you would need to do 90 minus 72 to figure out which one 72 is closer to. Now notice that 72 is on the top here and on the bottom here. Always have to put the bigger number on top. But we're still going to find the difference, how far away it is from 60 and how far away it is from 90. 72 minus 60, 2 minus 0 is 2, 7 minus 6 is 1. 90 minus 72, you can't do 0 minus 2, so you have to borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8, 8 minus 7 is 1. Okay, so 12 is less than 18, so we know that 72 is actually closer to 60. So we're going to use this math fact now. So we're going to, instead of 72, we're going to say 60, okay? Because you can do 60 divided by 3 in your head, because you can do 6 divided by 3 in your head. That's a math fact. So 6 divided by 3 is 2, so therefore 60 divided by 3 is 20, okay? Is 20 close to 24? Yes, so our answer is reasonable, okay? I know that's a little confusing. We're gonna do a few problems together to get more comfortable with it, okay? All right. All right, our next problem, we have 92 divided by 2. So first things first, we have to actually solve. You always want to put it vertically like this instead of leaving it horizontally. So you can solve, use long division. 2 goes into 9. How many times? 4 times, because 4 times 2 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring down the 2. 2 goes into 12. 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. Minus, you get 0. Okay? So 92 divided by 2 is 46. All right, now, use related multiplication facts to check that your answer is reasonable. We want to find something other than 92 that's easier to divide by 2 in your head. So let's see if we can find a math fact of 2 that's close to 9. Have one in your head yet? Sometimes you can just see, right? What math fact of 2 is close to 9? Well, let's see. 2 times, so I can see, what's 2 times what gives you 8? 2 times 4 gives you 8. 2 times 5 gives you 10. Okay, now remember what we do, since this isn't 9, this is 92, we want to make this 80 and 100. Now, which one is 92 closer to? Is it closer to 80 or 100? Well, I'm just going to tell you, it's 12 away from 80, because you have to 8, 0 plus 2 is 2, 1 plus 8 is 9, 92, and it's 8 away from 100. So we know this is the math fact we're going to use. So instead of 92, we're going to change the 92 to 100. We're going to keep 2 the same. So we can do 100 divided by 2 in our head because we can do 10 divided by 2 in our head. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. 0 divided by 2 is 0. Okay, is 46 close to 50? Yeah, they're only 4 apart. They're really close together. So our answer is reasonable. And if you need help with this on your problems, I gave you guys a whole math fact chart. And what you need to do, so for your math facts for 2, right, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so on. What you want to do is you just come up and you add zeros. And then you see, where does 92 fit in this line? Well, 92 fits right here. Okay? This is 2 times 4, and this is 2 times 5. So we're going to be using these math facts. All right? So math facts are important. Let's do a few more just to make sure that we've got this down, because I know this is a little bit confusing. Okay, the next one we're going to do is 76 divided by 4. So let's do 4 divided by 76. 4 goes into 7 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. Bring down the 6. 4 goes into 36 9 times. 9 times 4, 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. So our answer is 19. This is our quotient. Ta-da! Now, math facts time. We got to find the related math facts that are close to 7. Can you think of a math fact of 4 that's close to 7? If you don't immediately think 8, well, you should. You don't know your math facts well enough. So 8 is really close to 7, and that's a math fact that 4 can go into easily. So you can, write it all out if you want to. I just automatically say 7 is close to 8, it's really close to 8, and the other math facts on the other side of it would be 4. So which one is it closer to? Is it closer to 40 or 80? 76 is closer to 80. So let's go with 80. So let's change 76 to 80, because 4 can't go into 7, but 4 can go into 8. So instead of 76 divided by 4, which is 19, we're going to change the 76 to an 80, so that 4 can go into that 8. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 0 divided by 4 is 0. Is 19 close to 20? Yes. So our answer is reasonable. You guys catching on yet? So you're just going to look for a math fact of this and the answer in the first digit. All right, let's do one more for practice. All right. So 85 divided by 5. So So we solve the problem. 5 goes into 85. 5 goes into 8 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. Minus, you get 3. Bring down the 5. 5 goes into 35. 7 times. 0. 7 times 5 is 35. So 85 divided by 5 is 17. Okay? Now, using related math facts, check that your answer is reasonable. Remember your math facts of 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. And we could go on, but we don't even have to. So add zeros. And 85 is right in between them. Now, which math fact is it closer to? Is 85 closer to 100, or is 85 closer to 50? So you can subtract. 85 minus 50. 5 minus 0 is 5. 8 minus 5 is 3. So these are 35 apart. How far away is 85 from 100? 100 minus 85 is 15. I did that in my head. I'll do it with y'all. And borrow from the 1, 0, make it 10. Borrow, make it 9. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 8 is 1. 0 minus nothing is 0. So 15. So it's only 15 away from 100. So we're going to use this math fact. So 85, 8 is close to 10. That's a math fact of 5. So we change the 10 to 100, divide by 5. What is 100 divided by 5? Well, what's 10 divided by 5? 10 divided by 5 is 2. 0 divided by 5 is 0. Are 17 and 20 close together? Yes. So our answer is reasonable. All right, I know it's a little tricky, so just try your best and message your teacher if you have any questions, okay? So good luck on your practice.